Students, we are discussing chemical properties of acids, activity 4. Simply in the activity 4, what we're gonna conclude or what statement will give. The statement is, when acids reacts with carbonates and bicarbonates, what will happen? So the answer is, whenever acid reacts with carbonates and bicarbonates, releases carbon dioxide. Whenever acids reacts with carbonates and bicarbonates, releases CO2 gas. So we'll see one of the experiment and you can understand easily. So this is the experiment. In the test tube we took sodium carbonate and we added dilute HCl into it. An acid reacts with the carbonate. CO2 is released through the delivery tube. We bubble in the calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide, called lime water. Lime water turn into milky. It is precipitated. So this is the test for carbon dioxide. So all we will see now. So in a simple way and short notes I will give you. So what you're gonna take. So first point, take sodium carbonate Na2CO3 in a test tube. Add dilute HCl into it and fix 2-hole rubber stopper and arrange delivery tube into test tube containing calcium hydroxide, nothing but lime water. So this is the first point, arrangement. And second point, what you're gonna do. Okay, directly we can write result. So we need not to write result. So creative writing, this is the common and main point. Of your own you can write what are the stand arranging and 2-hole rubber stopper in one thistle funnel to pour HCl, all we can write. Okay, so main concept I am writing. Result, what? Gas is released. Gas is released. Next, what? Next observation or result. Gas turned lime water into milky. Lime water into milky. This is the result. So what's happened chemically? What is the equations? So whenever Na2CO3 reacts with HCl, what is happened? And Na, I will write with different color. Na reacts with Cl and produces NaCl plus, what will happen? water is produced, then carbon dioxide is released. So this is the reaction. And you can take bicarbonates also, for example NaHCO3 plus HCl. Okay, now here also what is happening, it is reacting with Cl. So now NaCl plus H2O plus CO2 gas is released. So CO2 gas is released. This is the reaction. And what conclusion you can make? Whenever carbonates and bicarbonates reacts with acids, releases carbon dioxide. So we can write like this. So how can we write? So see, metal carbonates or bicarbonates reacts with acids and releases what? Produce salt plus water plus CO2 gas. So this is generalization you can make. And next to test for carbon dioxide, test for CO2. What test we make? In a test tube we took calcium hydroxide, right? That is called lime water. So test for carbon dioxide is carbon dioxide CO2 turns lime water milky, turns lime water nothing but CaOH twice milky. This is the test for. So what is happening there, I will explain you here with the chemical reaction. And chemical reactions are very important. Whenever you're writing any statement, you're going to write chemical reactions, otherwise you lose your marks. So see, calcium hydroxide reacts with carbon dioxide, gives CaCO3, calcium carbonate plus H2O. This is PPT, precipitate. Precipitate in the sense, what is meant by precipitate? Undissolved substance. It doesn't dissolve. So see, it is white PPT. So it is white in color. That's why it is turns milky, we called. And if you pass carbon dioxide excess, what will happen? If you pass carbon dioxide in excess, CO2 in excess, what will happen? So it dissolves, PPT will dissolves, excess PPT dissolves. So PPT dissolves. What is the chemical reaction? It will form bicarbonate. So CaCO3 plus CO2, it is excess. So convert into CaHCO3 taken twice. This is bicarbonate, calcium bicarbonate, calcium bicarbonate. Okay, and this is happens in the activity 4. And test for carbon dioxide is very important, and these chemical reactions are important, result is important.